Alright, for the start of the race, the Daytona 50.0 is ready to get underway. 14 drivers ready to go at it here. 13 have entered the race. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. We got some great guys ready to go at it. Now, one interesting thing to keep an eye on is going to be the day-to-night transition. How will these drivers adjust to the day-to-night transition? Tucker on the outside, Austin Minnick on the outside, Tucker on the inside. Who will get the jump off the rolling start that Javen Tucker wanted so bad? Here we go yet again. The fans are on their feet. The cars are rolling. Welcome back to the GTO League. We have been waiting a long time to say this, but the green flag is out. We are racing in the Gran Turismo Online League Champions Series. The Daytona 50.0 is underway at Daytona. The car single file now trying to get up to speed, utilize the draft from the cars in front of them, already starting to close in on each other's rear end and use the bump draft going into turn one. Here they go thundering around the high banks of turn 1 and 2 here at Daytona. Last time we were here, we were on the road course. We only used half of the oval part of the racetrack, but this time we're using the full 2.5 mile oval, the super speedway, as they thunder down the super stretch in the turn 3. Here they dive off in the turn 3, 2 by 2 throughout the top 4. Tucker on the inside pushing Minnick. The two McKevitt boys working together on the outside. They're going to try to slip back in line. Single file now throughout the top 5. Back in the pack, a raging pack back there through 7 through 8. E3 trying to hang on to the draft. A lot of these guys trying to get it going, trying to get together to catch that lead pack. One interesting thing as they fan out throughout that top 5, these guys only have 2 sets of tires they can change to. They can only change tires twice, so when will these teams opt to change to that fresh rubber? When will these teams opt to go for that tire? And there's no limited amount of fuel. You can take fuel as much as you want, but how much will these tires affect how these guys race? How easy will they try to take it? How hard will they try to push it? It's going to be interesting to see how that works out. Man, that 99 and 33, they're working together quite well. The McKevitt boys still the head of the outside lane, as all the pack is under a blanket now as they enter the tri-oval. All 13 cars, full song as they cross the line. Here they go, roaring in the turn 1 at over 200 plus miles an hour. A Pontiac heads the outside lane, piloted by Colin McKevitt, the inside lane. The Sylvia, the number 33 car. 3 cars now populate the outside lane. They're starting to lose some momentum up here. Here comes the inside lane. 3 wide for the lead. Tucker goes to the middle. 3 by 3 throughout the top 4. Ooh, some contact there. The 34 car, gets loose. They're able to keep it up. Almost a massive incident there on the back straightaway. Still 3 wide in some parts of the pack. That caused some shuffling up there at the front. That caused Javen Tucker to lose a lot of spots. He's mired back in the pack in the Hornet's nest. Now, one thing drivers are going to talk about is when will the big one come on? When will the big wreck happen? Everyone knows it's coming, but when will it happen? The 20 car now out to the lead. Land the beach on the outside. The lone car on the outside. Now he's going to duck into line right behind Isaiah Smith. Excellent run for Isaiah Smith. Already up onto the podium. Huge shot to the back end of Colin McKevitt. That's going to give them a massive launch going into turns 3 and 4. They reach the end of the straightaway. On to the high banking they go. Ooh, something happened to Landon Beach there. He had to check up big time. That's going to cause some separation. So a lot of drivers behind them had to check up in order to make the corner. Now we're riding on board with the bumper camera mid-pack with Dante Corrado here. Corrado had a nice second place points finish last season. He's looking to start off good here today with a good points finish here tonight. And the only driver that has a point so far is Javen Tucker. Javen Tucker got that lone point for winning the pole position. So 1 point may not seem like a lot, but 1 point here, 1 point there, it adds up in a tight championship race. And we all know that 1 point to 5 points will make a huge difference when these cars roar back to life at Blue Moon to cap off this beautiful season. Now, one beautiful thing about the Champions Series is we're going to have a different car and track combination every single race. This car right here is the only car that will make another appearance on the schedule. It will be the car for the championship race. So it's interesting to see how these drivers take the skills they learn here and transition that to the tricky triangle of Blue Moon. 2x2 now throughout the pack there. Some drivers, 34 cars into the wall there back in the pack. He's going to lose a lot of ground. Hopefully, he's able to hang on to the edge of the draft. Oh, he's got some right front damage. Not that good of a thing there. Metz to the outside now. He got shuffled up the track. 3 wide, almost 4 wide as they thunder through turns 3 and 4. 6 laps in the books coming around to complete their 7th. Some contact with the wall back there with Minnick. I don't think he got any damage though. See, now if you take a look at the front stretch is completely shaded. The sun's starting to set behind those massive grandstands. That's going to cause this track temperature to cool off, start this track to get some more grip into it. Now see, turns 1 and 2 are about completely shaded, so that's the cool end of the racetrack. You're going to have a lot of grip there. Your car is going to handle pretty good there. But now, as we enter turns 3 and 4, it's in the sun. It's hot. It's greasy. These cars are going to slip and slide a little bit more. It's going to be hard to manage that tire wear. Some cars in the back got some damage. Trevor Levine got some damage. That's holding off the pack a little bit. A couple of guys. Rashad Metz, I did not see exactly what happened there. Still 2x2 throughout the top of the pack. So they go through turns 1 and 2. Javen Tucker in the top lane. Say Smith drifts up just a touch. Still able to keep everything straight though. We do have a little secondary of a pack forming here. Rashad Metz is unfortunately lost the draft. Will most likely have a caution though at some point. These guys were racing last night. See the beautiful sunset. 3 wide for the lead. Landon Beach clears himself for the lead. Landon Beach to the point now. These guys pushing and shoving, trying to gain some ground where they can. Some of these guys may be trying to hang out in the back of the pack. Over 195 miles an hour as they exit the second turn onto the super stretch. Mostly nose to tail. Some contact there between Minnick and Colin McKevitt. McKevitt's going to be left out the drive as the 2 teammates have locked bumpers up front yet again. That inside lane thunders past McKevitt. Here comes Jack McKevitt. He's going to slip at the outside lane. Try to use that momentum. Try to ride it. Colin McKevitt went from 1st to 7th. He lost a lot of ground. The sun almost completely set now. We're going to be racing under the lights for the rest of this race. The lights are coming on. The cars are shining under the lights. The fans, I'm not sure if they have sat down yet. What a race we have so far. Little push there. Austin Minnick. We got a car around. Multiple cars spinning. That's going to bring out the first caution of the night. 3 cars involved. Jack McKevitt involved. Zay Smitty involved. And we are going to be able to pit this lap, so the pits will be open this time around. Will these drivers choose to take tires this early? Or will they choose to go for track position? Will they try to get fuel? What will the strategy be? That's going to be a really good break for Rashad Metz to catch back up to the draft, settle back into the pack. I believe he was in an early incident that I think we may have not catched, which we apologize for. But the sun is setting now over the stars of the GTO League at Daytona. But as the sun goes down, things are not going to cool down on the track. They are surely going to do nothing but heat up. Minnick leads the pack. Javen Tucker P2, Landon Beach P3, Peter Braxton P4, P5 Colin McKevitt, P6 is Trevor Levine, P7, Jack McKevitt, and P8, Gavin Morrison. That's your top 8 as we go for decision time. Who's going to come to pit road? It looks like the whole field is going to opt to pit this time around. Who's going to take tires? Who will take what? Who will take how much fuel? The whole pack. Pit road is a busy place now. Here they go. Austin Minnick pulls his car into pit lock. He's going to get 2 full tanks of racing fuel and no tires right now. Just fuel. Just fuel for most of these drivers. Looks like Landon Beach is the first one to take tires. A couple of these drivers. Gavin Morrison took tires. So only 2 drivers using their first set of fresh rubber. Gavin Morrison and Landon Beach. As Landon Beach actually gained time. He gained a lot of spots there. He's up to P2 now. He jumped Austin Minnick there. He didn't take fuel. He did not take fuel. Landon Beach with tires only on that pit stop. So what will do better? Will the fuel do better or will the tires? So it's going to be interesting to see who can do what now. How big of a thing will handling play? As we're going to get ready to get the restart this time around. 11 laps in the books. Still a long ways to go in this 50-lap race, the great online race. Who can get it done? It's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. Tucker on the inside of that 99 car. Beautiful paint scheme created by himself. Landon Beach on the outside. Austin Minnick's in the lineup. P3, P4. Peter Braxton, P5. Trevor Levine, P6. Colin McKevitt, P7. Vlad, P8. Jack McKevitt, P9. Rashad Metz, P10. E3, P11. Isaiah Smith, and P13 will be Gavin Morrison. Here they come into the Geico restart zone. We're going to get ready to get this thing back to going. Back on the gas they go. We are back to racing at Daytona. Now, how long will these older tires come out? Some of these drivers, if it goes green, like it did last time, these guys may have to make some green flag pit stops. Everyone took gas except for Landon Beach. How will that play into this game? Single file now for the most part as they go on to the super stretch down the back straightaway. Tucker still leading the pack. He does a really good job at controlling these pack races. We've seen it a lot of Blue Moon back in the old sports days. Colin McKevitt intro a little low there. There is a yellow line rule that will be in effect. Hopefully we don't have to enforce it later on in the race. Colin McKevitt. Tried to move down. Oh, 4 wide almost. Rashad makes some contact with Jack McKevitt in the outside lane. Everyone able to keep it going straight. Those cars are really, really loose and tight almost at the same time through the tri-oval. So try and keep these things underneath them. We got a car on the wall. That's, I believe, who is it? I believe that was Trevor Levine, if I'm not mistaken. That lost a lot of ground. This guy's racing hard. Dante Corrado now in the lead. He's going to get some help from Colin McKevitt. Single file throughout the top 5. Landon Beach trying to take a peek. As the pack makes their way through the short chute in the turn 1. The sun has set. We are now racing completely under the lights. Here that goes the pack roaring down the back straightaway at over 200 plus miles an hour. We just clocked someone in mid-pack. Some in-car camera now. As we land a beach is watching his weather radar to make sure no weather affects this non-weather race. Some drivers starting to shuffle position up front. Rashad Metz has settled into that second place position. Now the outside lane is starting to get some moves, trying to get some momentum, trying to gain some takers. 3 wide now for P2. Landon Beach got a little loose there in the middle. Still able to keep her going straight, luckily. So in the back of the pack, well, looks like we have a little second pack for them. Not sure if they're trying to save fuel or if almost lost. Into the tri-oval! We got our crash. The 73 car is around. Nobody else spins out though, so it will not bring out the caution. It's going to be an unfortunate break for Dante Corrado. He went around there. Not sure quite what happened there. Maybe some contact that led to that event. That caused some separation in the pack. How will these guys, will they try to work together to gain some time on those leaders? Those leaders are mostly single file now. Peter Braxton now on point, followed by Colin McKevitt. He's going to look the outside, though. That's going to allow that second line of cars to close in, as the back of the pack is slowly but surely gaining and sucking back up to the rest of the pack. Dante Corrado, unfortunate break for him. He's going to have to cruise around back there until hopefully a caution comes out. Ooh, now 3 wide. Metz got shuffled out of line. He's trying to gain some momentum, trying to still get some help, trying to still make that outside lane work. Look for the front bumper camera of lid here. Ooh, heavy lift by him. Got loose going into the corner. Metz is going to be able to clear. Metz to the lead now. And they go thundering into the tri-oval. Ooh, a nudge there. Metz slides up. That opens the door for Colin McKevitt and Landon Beach to the inside, helping each other now. Here comes Beach. He's not content with running second. Ooh, a lot of these guys, some of these guys' front right tires are starting to get dangerously low. These guys are going to have to pit soon for tires. It's going to be interesting to see if this will happen under green flag conditions. Ooh, some of these guys' tires might start giving out soon. A lot of these guys running around on slivers. No takers this time around. How long will these tires hold on? Because, man, when these things blow, they sure do blow. Some separation throughout the pack now. Well, these guys on worn tires trying to nurse these things around. Ooh, Peter Braxton, he's lost his right front. Some guys in the pack. But Gavin Morrison, he still has some pretty decent rubber, but he only has one more fresh set that he can use. Ooh, Metz up in the wall. Looks like some people are going to take pit road this time around. Rashad Metz, Colin McKevitt take the pit road. A lot of the pack goes around, but 2 cars stay out on the racetrack. Landon Beach and Trevor Levine stay out. Rashad Metz is going to get 4 fresh tires. He's going to take a little splash of fuel. The whole pack, it looks like they're taking 4 fresh tires, except for Gavin Morrison. He's going to save that second set for a little later on. Dante Corrado has stayed out on the racetrack. Landon Beach, current leader. Here comes the race off of pit road. Looks like Gavin Morrison's going to win that race off of pit road. Mr. Rashad Metz will be P2. And Landon Beach is going to dive his car out of the lead on the pit road. So does Trevor Levine. Man, they're going to want to get out before this thundering pack gets there. Here comes Dante Corrado. He's going to pit as well. 4 fresh tires for Landon Beach. And he's going to need to take a lot of fuel. 4 fresh tires for Trevor Levine as well. No fuel for him. He's going to try to get out and beat this pack. Will he be able to get up in speed and time with these guys? Here comes the pack around through the tri-oval, led by Rashad Metz. They're going to thunder past Dante Corrado, trying to get up to speed on the apron. Looks like they're going to go past it. A lot of people. Trevor Levine still has a pretty good lead, though. How will the rest of this pack, how will they try to work together to gain on that leader? They're gaining a lot of time. Rashad Metz pushing in about over 190 coming out of the corner. Meanwhile, Trevor Levine a couple mile an hour slower. So they're closing in fast. This pack's starting to get drawn back together now. Zay and Peter have lost some time there. So have Dante Corrado. But the pack has formed back together up front. We're back to two wide racing now. And Trevor Levine has a rear view mirror full. The thundering herd growing ever closer. This guy's just content with running single file. Ooh, some guy's gonna. Looks like McKevitt slipped up a little bit there in the tri-oval. It's gonna allow some cars to go to inside. Ooh, now too wide now. Valid's gonna go to the inside of Rashad Metz. And they have caught Trevor Levine. Trevor Levine has the fresh tires, but does not have near as much fuel as the rest of the pack. 2 laps away from getting to the midway point of this event. Who will be crowned champion? Getting close to the halfway point. Ooh, 3 wide, middle of the pack. Levine on the outside. He's able to settle back down in line now as they fan out again off of turn 4. Coming around to complete lap number 24. Metz on the outside, Valid on the inside. Ooh, Valid gets loose on the apron. He got caught on that seam just a little bit, able to keep him going straight though, luckily. He lost a lot of time. He's still in drafting range though. These guys trying to work together back there in the back of the pack, trying to gain some time if they can. Are slowly but surely, they are gaining some time, these two guys working together. Looks like this group behind them is starting to gain some time as well. Slowly but surely they are. Those 2 tandems trying to catch that main pack. Led by Rashad Metz as of now, the 2-time GTO champion and the winningest driver in history, leads the herd at the halfway point of this race. Here goes the pack now settling down, winding their way into turn 1. Now the halfway point of this race, when will the intensity start to ramp up? How long will it take for these drivers to start making their way to the front? Start thinking about the end of the race strategy. That first half of the race, they had a strategy to get them to this point. Now you got to think long term. You got to think, how can you make it? Ooh, 3 wide, middle of the pack. Austin Minnick stuck in the middle. Rashad Metz slides up. He's going to lose the lead. He settles back down in the second. Still 2 wide for 3rd place. Off of turn 4. Coming around, 25 laps remain as they cross the stripe. What a race it has been so far here tonight. It would be great to see Rashad Metz back in victory lane in the great online race. Remember last time we raced here on the oval, Nicholas Collier had an excellent block to let Miles Johnson slip right past him for the win in the Brown Motorworks 75 in the Strictly Stock Series. We'd also like to send our condolences to the Corrado family. Recently had a loss. Matt Pulio is not in town, so our wishes are with him and their family. Hope they are doing well after the loss, and we're sending our prayers to them. We hope Matt has a safe trip on his way home, and we hope to see them all back on the racetrack soon. And our condolences and prayers are with you. Metz gets shuffled out of line. He's going to drop back to P4. Colin McKevitt, the McKevitt boys going at it for the lead now. Gavin Morrison has lost some touch with the lead pack there. Oh, these 2 tandems are about to catch each other. If they can get a 4-car line going. Ooh, but Dante Corrado is about to run out of gas. So he's going to the pit here in the next couple laps. Ooh, 2x2 up front. This pack forming up yet again. About an 8-car pack up front. Oh, into the wall. Hard go into the wall. That's going to cause a lot of damage to Austin Minnick's car. He tapped Trevor Levine. Did not cause him to get damaged, but heavy damage on the 33 car. He's able to keep it going straight, though. Almost 3 wide there. Oh, Colin McKevitt gets down the apron. He's going to slide up into the wall. 2 cars around closely. Luckily, everyone able to stay out of harm's way. Mostly single file now throughout the top pack. We've had a couple of them spin out here in the past couple of laps. A couple of guys. Handling is a big thing in these cars with these tires. This tire compound when racing. Trying to keep the car underneath you. Trying to keep these things straight can be a challenge. If you take a look ahead of the leaders, though, you can see Dante Corrado. He's got to try not to go a lap down here. Well, he would be in the position to get the lucky dog. So would another caution come out? These two tandems starting to catch each other back in the pack. That's going to allow for Trevor Levine's going to pit out of 6th place. He needed some fuel. Lap 30 is now in the books. We got a 4-car pack forming up here back in the back. Trevor Levine's going to come back out on the racetrack. Ooh, I believe we have a caution out on the racetrack. Caution out on the racetrack. I believe that's going to allow Dante Corrado to catch back up. The pits will be open this time around. Who will take their last set of tires? Who will take how much fuel? Will they take enough fuel to make it to the end? Who will try to save fuel to gain some spots? Caution flag is out on lap 30. Had a couple cars spin a couple laps before. It's going to be a really, really good break for those guys like Isaiah Smith, Landon Beach, Gavin Morrison, Peter Braxton, those guys that were stuck back there in the pack, and Trevor Levine's out of gas on the racetrack. Well, the pits are going to be open this time by. So since Trevor Levine ran out of gas, hopefully he'll be able to coast in the pit lane in time to get back around before this caution's up with. As all these drivers going to make their way on to pit road. Looks like mostly just fuel and go for a lot of these guys. I don't think anyone really took tires except for... Looks like Gavin Morrison is going to put on his last set. Yeah, a lot of these guys still saving that last set of tires. As Trevor Levine is slowly but surely making his way to pit road entrance. Dante Corrado wins the race off of pit road. I believe he just had to take a splash of gas. He pitted just a couple laps earlier. But Corrado back into the top spot. Valid on the outside. McKevitt, Tucker, row 2. Metz, Smith, row 3. Row 4, Minnick, Pinkston. Row 5 will be Peter, and I believe Beach will stack up to this outside. And then the other McKevitt and Gavin Morrison and Trevor Levine once he finally finishes whatever he's doing. So 31 laps in the book, just about 20 laps to go. Last lap of caution will be lap number 47, I believe, was last lap of caution could happen on. It's interesting to see when these drivers bump up the aggressiveness, when these drivers decide it's time to go. Shaven Tucker trying to gain back to this pack in time. But it's Corrado up front. The P2 points finisher. Last season, he's going to wheel that number 73 car around. He's going to go... Here we go into the Geico restart zone to get this thing back underway. And into the restart zone we go. We are back to racing at Daytona. 20 more laps to go. 19 laps to go now. Trevor Levine was able to catch the pack at the right moment. Ooh, the 34 car. Off the line a little bit there. I believe he almost got a little loose there. Oh, the start. Ooh, awesome Minnick. Got loose, got in his rear end now. Ooh, a lot of bumping and banging in the back of the pack. Comes Jack McKevitt to the inside. Javen Tucker giving an excellent shove to the number 73 car. He's going to be able to keep out front. Here comes Rashad Metz trying to head up that inside lane as he dives to the inside. Going into turn 3. 3 wide in the back of the pack. Zay Smith up into the wall. Some contact there. Here they come thundering off at turn 4. 2, 3 wide. Ooh, some drivers into the wall there. Austin Minnick able to keep it going straight, though. It's hard to keep these things going in the right direction when you make contact like that. These cars are very touchy, very loose, going around here at over 200 miles an hour. 3 wide back there in the middle of the pack. Who is going to try to make a move? Who will try to start going for track? Listen, here comes Metz to the outside. He springs forward. No help for him, though. He's stuck in the outside. Ooh, some contact there. Mid-pack, 3 wide now. Beach on the rear bumper of... Oh, Metz. Little sketchy bit of a push. Metz got kind of loose from that one. Here comes Minnick, 3 wide now. Ooh, Landon Beach into the wall. Oh, car almost around. Whoa, what a save. No damage for him, though. Hey, everyone keeps it going straight. That's going to cause a lot of separation in the pack there. Single file now. Pack starting to bunch back together after that what almost was another big one. There's a Valid trying to make a move 2, 3 wide in the back of the pack yet again as they cross the stripe to complete lap 35. Coming around to 15 to go next time by. This thing is starting to wind down. Who will be the champion of the Daytona 50.0? Who can get it done? Out of all the tracks the GTO League goes to, Daytona would be a really good one to check off of your bucket list. Every driver wants to win at this famed track. The outside lane, huge pushes from the outside lane. 4 cars, thunder to the front going into 3. 2 cars were able to clear the bottom lane, but man, they're starting to break up now. Maybe a little side drafting going on now. But that got Corrado and Colin McKevitt clear of the leader at the time, Jack McKevitt. Matt's still trying to make that thing loose. He's going to be able to settle back down at the 3rd place. Ooh, up into the wall. Ooh, whoa. Dante Corrado up into the wall hard. That's going to cause him to lose some time. I think he'll still have a momentum, hopefully, to be able to gain some time. Ooh, huge push from Valid to the back of Landon Beach. Beach is going to take it to the rear bumper of Metz. That causes Metz to get really loose going into turn 3. Able to keep it straight, though. Good car control there by Metz. Metz is now heading the pack as they come off of turn 4. Ooh, a move out there. Jack McKevitt looking to the outside. Metz is going to lead that one to the stripe. Closing in on 10 laps to go. This thing is almost over with. Who can get it done? E3 comes on the pit lane. E3 looks like he's going to put on his last set of fresh rubber. And maybe take some fuel. Not sure if these drivers will have enough gas to make it to the end or not. Landon Beach has the least amount of fuel out of everyone, so if anyone can't make it, it's going to be him. Will the tires be able to hold out to the end? Who will try to stay out? Now the pack thundering off of turn 4. Going around lap 38 is going to be into the books now. Landon Beach and Rashad Metz are going to lead this race. We go diving off into turn 1. Mostly single file now. A couple stragglers trying to make different lines work. Everyone trying to save stuff where they can. Beach has the freshest tires, but he has the least amount of gas. Gubley's guys' tires in the back may start giving out soon. Who's going to take what? Who's going to try to take tires? Who's going to try to take fuel? How will E3's strategy? Will David Peakson, will he be able to gain some spots if he cycles around if we have some green flag pit stops? Ooh, a couple guys are gonna dive on the pit lane. About half the pack went, and half the pack didn't. We got a split up here. How is this gonna play out? Rashad Metz still out on the racetrack. He probably wanted to pit with the herd. 5 cars still out on the racetrack. As a lot of these guys opting to take their last set of fresh tires. Some guys taking some fuel, some guys not. It's like E3's going to cycle around. He's going to try to rejoin this pack coming off of pit road. I believe he's going to be able to catch him. Oh, some separation between this top 5, though. Coming up on 10 laps to go. A couple of these guys go. Rashad Metz, Trevor Levine stays out on the racetrack, though. Interesting strategy by Levine. Some huge shoves going on back here in the back of the pack. Here comes the second pack. They're going to try to come around to gain some time on these guys in pit road. As they're going to thunder past these guys. Yeah, those guys that pitted just now, they're not up to speed yet. They have lost some time on pit road. Did not pit with the rest of the pack like they should have. Isaiah Smith now settled into that second place spot. Or third place spot. Levine still out on the racetrack. How long will he try to stay out? He comes down pit road this time. Levine trying a different strategy than everyone else. Ooh, it looks like the tail end of that pack that pitted that extra lap later. Looks like they're probably going to be able to suck up to that later half of that pack. Here we come. 10 laps to go at the line. 10 more to go. In the great online race, as Trevor Levine is exiting pit road. Please don't Kevin LePage the field. Trevor Levine's going to try to nestle back in with this group that pitted second on that last green flag cycle. Now, we took a look at the average last lap of caution in a normal online race for this group right now, and it was every single lap for the past 10 laps, so there's probably going to be another caution. And that second group is definitely starting to catch a little bit. They might actually be losing some time now, trying to work together there. These guys kind of strung out now. Isaiah Smith, P2 as of now. Boy, what would it be for him to get a win there tonight? Still nose to tail through most of that lead pack. Winding down. Only a couple more laps to go until the last lap of caution. Everyone should be good on fuel. And nobody else has a set of tires. They go turns 1 and 2. A 5-car pack makes up the front, or 6-car pack makes up the front. Dante is starting to gain some lead. They got some formed up here. 3 or 4 cars. They are starting to gain time on that lead pack. Will there be enough time for them to get up there? Dante Corrado getting a huge shove. Here comes Minnick in them. Now 4 or 5 cars lining up. They're going to try to catch those leaders. Seven more laps to go. Who can get it done? Will it be someone out of this lead pack? Can this backpack catch in time? They have definitely been gaining some time here. They're gaining a lot of time down the straightaway. Huge gains. I believe they might be in that lead pack's draft now if they can get a touch closer. Coming around to complete lap 45. Isaiah Smith is in the lead in that beautiful number 66 car. Smith is going to lead that lap. Gavin Morrison he lost some momentum there. He's going to wind up in that second pack there. It's not good for Morrison, but that's good for that last half of that pack because that's going to give them some numbers. Give them some extra people to draft off of as they are there. That second pack. Everyone is now under a blanket minus one car. Or two cars. 3 wide for the lead now. Flynn and Collins split. Zaya Smith for the lead. Tucker to help the 20 car on the outside. Oh, the 74 car is going to go around. That's going to be, I believe everyone's going to keep it straight. Oh, the 24 car gets collected. We are going to have a caution. The caution has come out. Oh boy, everything just changed. Everyone is back under the blanket now. Caution flag is out. For Corrado taking the spin, the 24 car getting collected. How will this thing play out? Vlad, he won the duel race. Can he get it done again here tonight? The pit road will be open this time around. There will be no more cautions after this restart, seeing as how we will restart on lap 47. Does anyone need to take fuel? If this is the time, this will be the time to do so. Under the last caution here. Maybe some people may need to take a splash. Single file now under caution. Just a handful of laps to go. 5 to go. Be only 3 or 4 whenever we get around to the restart. But pit road is open this time by. Will there be any takers? Nobody has any tires left. But does someone need fuel? Rashad Met's a little low. A couple other guys. Landon Beach I know is low. Here they come around through the pit entrance. Will anyone take it? A couple guys faking it. A couple takers here and there. Austin Minnick is going to take it. E3 is going to take his pit stop. Dante Corrado is going to take up another pit stop. Everyone taking a splash of gas later in the back of the pack. Well, since lap 47 was supposed to be the last lap of caution, and seeing as how we are already under caution, there will be no more cautions from here on out. So if they wreck, whoever makes it back to the line at the end of this thing will be crowned the winner. Who can get it done? Who will be the champion as someone's getting spun under caution? Javen Tucker ran out of talent, can't even do a pace lap correctly. Field double filing up now. So we wait for Javen Tucker to get through with his shenanigans and reclaim his spot. So everyone now back under a blanket. Gonna be a couple laps to go. We're gonna restart with 3 more laps to go. It's gonna be a green, white, checkered finish here. Or green, white, checkered. Double file now. Vlad on the point. Vlad and Colin McKevitt make up your front row. Tucker, Smith, row 2. Levine, McKevitt, row 3. Row 4, Morrison, Metz. Into the restart zone we go. The final restart of the Daytona 50.0. We are back to racing. Who is going to be crowned champion? A lot of pushing and shoving on this restart. This is going to be the most aggressive you will see these drivers all night. Can they keep it going straight? Who will be able to survive to the finish? A lot of these guys shuffling for position, that outside lane trying to get something going now. 2, 3 wide throughout the pack now. This pack is tight. They are bumping and banging, shuffling back and forth. They thunder in the turn 3, 2 by 2. Up in the wall goes Levine. He's able to keep it going. Mostly single file now throughout the top of the pack. Who's going to try to make the move? Ooh, almost 3 wide there. Vliet gets shuffled out of line. Here they go. 2 more laps to go. The peace sign in the air from the flag stand. 2 laps to go in the Daytona 50.0. Who will be the winner? The McKevitts are controlling this thing. Metz in 3rd place, ready to pounce. A lot of these guys trying to plan the run. Some 3 wide racing in the back of the pack. Everyone trying to get up front at the right time, trying to plan the momentum when they can. Metz giving a huge shot to the back of the 11 car. Everyone laying back, waiting for the opportune moment. Guys in the back trying to get to the point. Trying to get up there. Through 3 and 4. Here they come. Off of 4. White flag in the air from the flag man. 1 more lap to go. Who is going to be the winner? Who can bring it home? The outside lane starting to form up. Rashad Metz tries to make the move. No help for Metz. The inside lane forming back up. You got to get into the wall. Goes the 33 car after a lot of contact. Who can get help? Who can get the shoves when they need it? The McKevitt boys working together to try to get one of them in victory lane. Here comes Jack McKevitt to the outside. 3 wide for the lead. Dante Corrado shoves it in the middle. Huge shove between the 24 car. Huge run's going to come from them. They're shoving, bumping, and banging as they go in the turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Nose to tail, side by side. Corrado on the point. Who can get a run? Here comes Peter Braxton. He's going to run. He slides up in the top lane. The race. It's a drag race to the line. Who can win it? Side by side as they come to the line. Dante Corrado wins the Daytona 50.0 as a couple cars spin in the back. What a finish by 24/100ths of a second. Dante Corrado wins the Daytona 50.0, the great online race. Corrado up 12 positions from starting dead last. He is going to win the race. What a finish. Holy cow. Side by side at the line, let's take a look at the finishing order from the Daytona 50.0. Dante Corrado is the champion of the inaugural Daytona 50.0, the great online race. Man, it's got to feel great for him to be back in victory lane to start this season off. P2 will be Peter Braxton, excellent finish for him. P3, Colin McKevitt. P4, Isaiah Smith, good finish for Isaiah Smith. P5, Vlad. P6 to be Jack McKevitt. P7, Rashad Metz. P8, Javen Tucker. P9, David Pinkston. P11, Trevor Levine. P11 will be Austin Minnick. P12, Gavin Morrison, and P13 will be Landon Beach. What a race and what a finish. Man, that sure was a fun one to watch. Man, let's see if we can get down to some drivers' interviews. Let's see if we can dial up second place finisher Austin Minnick here. Let's see if we can find him. Man, Austin, you came up just short there at the end. Man, y'all are side by side coming to the line. How does it feel to have a good second place finish? And, man, how was the end of the race? Oh, yeah, that's my bad. Sorry. Yeah, that's our bad. Sorry. But congratulations on finishing. And we're going to talk to the second place finisher. Let's see if we can talk to Peter, actually. We dialed up the wrong driver. See if we can find him. Peter Braxton, you finished P2 actually, so how's it feel to come up just short there at the line, and how was the finish of the race? Well, well, congratulations on the P2 finish. That's going to be good points finish for you. So hopefully you'll be able to ride that momentum in the next week. We're going to talk to the driver of the day, Isaiah Smith. What's up, Isaiah, man? You come home with a nice top 5 finish. How does it feel to get driver of the day yet again to start off this season?
It feels good, honestly, but at the same time, I'm pretty frustrated. That damn white car racing like a damn idiot. I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah,
Um, Lags all over the place. He's all over the place.
But congratulations on the top 5 finish and
He's all over the place.
good points, and congratulations on getting driver of the day again. So congrats. And we're gonna talk to the 3rd place finisher. Let's see if we can talk to Colin McKevitt. This will be our last interview. Let's see if we can talk to hey, Colin McKevitt. You finished P3, round off the podium. How's it feel to get a podium to start this season?
I wish it was the win. I was leading a lot of the laps in this race, but Jamie gave me a good run off of turn 4, and I couldn't go anywhere. Dante gave a good block, but it was a good run today. Got to thank all the Home Depot boys and Pontiac guys back at home.
Well, congratulations on a nice podium. And that's going to be it for our coverage here tonight at the Daytona 50.0. Dante Corrado is your champion. What a race here tonight. Thank you all for participating and joining. Please make sure to check out our Instagram for point standings update and more. And make sure to check us out on YouTube for this race replay and more. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.